Hello! Playing a little bit of Dark Souls 3 today. And the idea that I'm going to use to play it is there's a character named Guts in an anime and manga called Berserk, and that's who I'm going to play as. I already went through the process of... Oh, cutscene. This game is so cool. I love the story, even though it's very cryptic for the most part. Oh, poor dude's dead. Let's see. I was just turning my notifications off, so no real distractions. These are cool guys. They're based on the on what's his name? Artorias, right? The Wolf Knight Artorias from the first game. And he's a giant, like from the second game. I've actually played this fair amount, but I haven't beat it yet. But I wanted to go back through and do a fresh start on and stream it. So that's what I'm doing. Just 1 second, and then I think we should be okay. After this cutscene, obviously. I'm not going to skip it. A lot of people kind of skip that stuff, but it's important. People like Aaron did that, and quite a lot of people do that. I'm going to be a warrior, because if you know anything about Guts, he's very, very strong. I already made the character. See, Guts is blind in one eye after a certain period in his story, so I made him as close. Well, he actually keeps his eyes shut, his right eye shut all the time. But since you can't really do that, I made him blind in that eye. Ah, wait a minute. I just noticed his scar on his nose isn't in the right spot, so let me fix that. There we go. Ah, idiot. Alright. Oh, there we go. Alright. So this is Guts. It's basically what he looks like. Wake up! Everybody wake up! The bells are like the first thing you do in the first game. You have to ring 2 bells before you can progress in the story. And this game is similar to that in a lot of ways, but not exactly the same. Because in this you're an unkindled. Not exactly the same thing as an undead. Basically the same, but not exactly. In each version of the story, basically the world is it's in a cycle of going between light and dark. And and the choice you make at the end determines whether or not the next age is an age of dark or an age of light. And at the beginning of every game, the world is basically on the brink of going from an age of fire into an age of dark. And the age of dark is like when the hollows rule the land and everything's screwed up and there's no life really left in the world, at least not like the life of fire, like the gods and stuff. They die out, that kind of stuff. That's basically the premise of this one and the previous one, and the one, this one, the previous one, and the one before that. It's a cyclonic kind of thing going on in this universe, and each of the cycles are related in some way or another because, in the second game, a lot of the bosses you fight, if you go through New Game Plus, they have souls of the bosses from the first game. So they're just just reincarnations. And there I go, getting stabbed because I wasn't paying attention and just talking about Dark Souls. Woo! Yes. Feigning souls are almost useless. They only give you a couple of souls. I know a lot of people like to watch people's first playthroughs of games, but for the most part, especially a game like this, I think it's better to have some experience with it, because it's a very tough game, and it's known for that. And when people just go in, they just keep dying over and over again, it doesn't make for very good a commentary. Well, I mean, people are like, oh, I died again, and that can be kind of funny sometimes, I think, but I would rather watch somebody who knows what they're doing when they're playing this. It's interesting because when this game, when the first one came out, actually Demon Souls came out, there was some word going about it, how it was hard and stuff. And then the second one came, and then Dark Souls came out for PC and, for Xbox and PC and everything, rather than being a PlayStation 3 exclusive like Demon Souls was. And then it got some more recognition about, and especially considering with its legendary hardness. But the thing about it is that it's interesting to see it go from something that was so kind of niche and into something so popular, which is the same thing kind of happened to the Fallout series. Fallout 3, I mean, it was a very popular game at the time, but not anything compared to what Fallout 4 is. I talk to people that probably don't play video games very much and aren't as passionate about it as I am, and they know all about those games. And it's that's very strange, because I remember a day when, the only person who I knew that played this game was me. But I guess it's just kind of the change of the culture, and it's gone from a culture that was so focused on movies and stuff, and we're kind of accepting video games into a kind of a legitimate status as an art form, which I think is interesting. But it brings in people that, I don't know, I'm not really a bigot or anything. It's just, it brings in people that I think don't have the same passion that I do, and that happens with a lot of fandoms actually. When it starts to blow up, people that, you know, like I like. One example I have is Jacksepticeye. He likes video games for the most part, but especially when in videos, he just seems to want to do something really cool or really like explosive and stuff like that, and a lot of action based. But I'm like, I think the best part about this game is the stuff that you have to spend a really long time looking at and examining and figuring out based on what you know already, and then examining like different items and stuff that have descriptions. Like every item in the game has flavor text on it that tells you a bit about it. And some of the items, like the weapon, a lot of the boss weapons, they have a description that tells you more about the boss and about what his place was before the world started going crappy. Which I think is an element that a lot of people might miss about these games. But enough of my rambling. Here's the first boss. I can't remember his name. Just gotta pull the sword out. Do a war cry, and in my opinion, this is a pretty easy boss fight. His attacks are pretty basic. Even when he transforms, he doesn't do anything particularly that challenging. He has, as with most bosses in Dark Souls, if you stay behind the boss, they usually can't hit you. So that's basically your safe spot. So I'm just going to rinse him right away. He didn't even hit me. I've never done that before. Nice. Woo! Okay. You know, the funny thing is, my first playthrough of this game, I did not activate this bonfire. I still need to go back and do that. Yahtzee Croshaw made an interesting point in his review of this game, in that like the first boss fight kind of sets the tone for the rest of the game. That things are significantly more messed up than they have been in previous installments. Like, and this in Dark Souls 2, even though you're kind of, well, now that I think about it, you don't really go to kindle a flame. That's not a thing that you do. So it seems like it's kind of like a middle period. You get to see a middle period of the story rather than like after the world's all screwed up. I mean, there's still hollows and there's still hollows and stuff, but it doesn't seem like the world is as messed up, and a lot of the landscape is still intact and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But I think that's kind of how I feel about the second one, because a lot of the views and stuff and a lot of the buildings are still intact in the second one, and a lot of the knights, like, they've kind of gone crazy. Wait, did you not die? Nope. But they still seem like they're not. Oh, I'm an idiot. I rolled off. I accidentally hit the B button again. What a waste. Now I have to ember up again. Man. Oh well. I mean, I'm not going to need that for a little while anyway, but still. I feel like a fool for rolling off like that. But you do it all the time in these games. Accidentally roll off a cliff. So it makes it a little bit more okay. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Later. Doopy-doopoo. Gotta go get my souls back so I can go level up. Now if I do it a second time... Whew, there it goes. And if you're wondering why I took his armor off, it's not just not to look at a nice muscular build, it's just the way that I like to play. Like, a lot of people go really tanky, especially people who are new at the game, but I actually prefer to dodge out of the way of enemy attacks. So I'll end up, like, tanks, basically what that allows you to do is it accommodates for a mistake. It allows you to get hit more times and it not be as big of a deal. But in my case, since I've been playing this game since the first one. Well, I mean, I haven't played Demon Souls, but I've been playing it since Dark Souls, and I find that it's better to not get hit than to get hit and just tank it, like a lot of beginners do. And to be fair, since rolling and timing and stuff is pretty skill-based, I can understand why beginners kind of lean towards that way. And actually, when I was playing the first time, it's like the easiest build is to do that. So that's the route that I went. I think that's the way that a lot of people do it. Oh yeah, what I'm trying to do right now is actually inside. So I'm going to go ahead and go in here, kindle the first flame. Now, the first flame's actually a door after the bonfire, but whatever. At least in the first game. Hey, buddy. This guy's just like the crestfallen warrior from the first game. He's like, oh, we're all screwed, everything sucks. Touch the darkness within me. I'm going to be putting on a lot of strength, because this is guts after all. Just stab this in here. And we have bonfire. Can't believe I beat the boss without getting hit, and then I just think it rolled off the cliff to die my first time. Suppose it comes with the territory. Hey, Andre. He was in Dark Souls. I'm actually the weapon that I'm going to stick with the rest of the game once I get my hands on it is it's called the Greatsword, because it's very much like the Greatsword in that Guts carries in the manga and the anime. Doop-a-doop-oo. Loading screens. Mm-hmm. One second. Opens the door. What? Why did you put a grate over the floor? Like, there's not even a hole down there. That's weird. Oh well. Let's get a move on, I guess. Weird tree people. Are they, like, moving towards the sun? Weird. A lot of the people down here are worshipping, like, are calling up like that near the trees. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Doop-a-doo. I want to point out something that I think is interesting. They do two things here to kind of teach you about some of the ways that things can be hidden. See, if you get close to this guy, he'll smash the boxes, which tells you that you can smash boxes by rolling through them, all kinds of, just going, by just smashing them, which is interesting because one thing that this game does often and does well, that I think most games should do, is it tends to show you. It shows you more than it tells you. Which Ego Raptor and other people like that always say that as a better design, they're just straight up telling you everything that's going on and all that stuff. And as far as gameplay goes, I would agree with that. If you can learn something on your own rather than, by figuring it out, then rather than by the game going, hey man, if you push this button and do that, then you can do this. Then I think that's a whole lot better system. But sometimes I think certain tutorials are needed, which is why the kind of combo thing that Dark Souls does, I think, is good. Ow. There we go. That's what I wanted. Want the dragon to do my job for me. I'm probably going to need an Estus for this dude. Pumped up. Come on, buddy. The thing with guts is actually there's a character in Dark Souls that's similar to him in a lot of ways, and actually when they did the cover art for the Prepare to Die edition of the game, they put him in a pose very similar to one of the covers to a Guts manga, which I think is pretty cool. Hey, buddy. That'd have been way more effective if I didn't know you were there. I'll just grab that. And up here's a bonfire. Experiencing some frame rate drops. That's unfortunate. Ow. It's being reckless. I should have taken more time. I think I'm gonna do this guy. Ugh. There you are. Now I could go down there, but I already know that I don't have the key to open the place that's down there, so I'm just going to continue on. Come on then, have at you. I'm gonna try to kill this guy before he goes all weird. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Now I can go get the slithering lizard that's down here. I mean the scurrying lizard. Scurrying beast, I think. Up. I've got a raw gem. And a large soul of distorted crisps, which is just more souls, basically, which is the currency in this game, for those of you who don't know. Ow! Forgot about that guy, admittedly. Now, I know I can go down and fight the fat guy down there, or just run past him, which is probably which is more likely what I'll do, because that guy is really hard. Dang it! Now I can upgrade my axe if I so choose. Oh! Ow! Alright. Come on, buddy. Follow me. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. There we go. See, the thing is, I'm probably going to die here in a second. But that's okay, because as long as I get that item down there, I'm going to have an extra access. Ah! Told you. Oh well. Oop. Alright, since it's not that far away, I'm just going to go ahead and try to rush this and... Whoops. Probably a bad decision, but do it anyway. Man, I'm getting some frame rate drops. There we go. Come on, frame rate, you can do this. I'm actually going to turn down some graphics settings. Now usually I would go ahead and check if that's a mimic, but I know it's not a mimic because it's too early in the game for there to be mimics. Calm down, game. Calm down. It's okay. Alright, going down. No, 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 no. I just want this, please. Also this, please. Oh well. Got my souls back, got my Titanite shard. I can go back to the base. And I can get myself some more Estus. So how are you doing today? It's had a decent day. Slept a lot. Don't have work today, so that's a good thing. To reinforcement. Oh yeah, I don't have any souls. I can in a second. Here we go. Gonna go ahead and use all these so I can level up. Where'd she go? There she is. Later. I think I'm gonna go ahead and because I don't use the Warcry very much. I'm gonna go get the Ashen thing turned into a normal Estus flask. There we go. I have 5 Estus. And let's go back to the high wall, or tower on the wall. Get my souls back and whatnot. All right. Yep. Just get down here. Wait for him to get close. Come on, man. Hoi. Yup. Ow. They're not doing anything to me, but they are a couple souls, so I'll go ahead and kill them. Whee! Okay. Roll. Fun fact: if you follow or donate or anything like that, then you'll see an alert that I made. I think it should go off. It should be right. I actually would like to have a second monitor for streams, but it costs money, and I probably need a better PC to do that anyway. So.
Don't worry. What? Go in his room.
Ow.
No. No. Stupid.
Come on. Ow.
Oh.
And he's dead. I'm just gonna go for a mad dash for my souls and then book it. Oh, there's a guy behind me. He's got a really big axe. Take my time, I should be able to kill these guys. See, this is what using light armor allows you to do. You regenerate stamina fast enough that you can just pretty much have an eternal roll going on. Dang it! Hit him! I'm not used to a weapon that's so slow. Well, that's not true. I actually use a greatsword of kinds in my normal playthrough. But I also have a stamina regenerating ring, so that really helps. Whee!
What? Whoa. Whoa. No.
That was cool.
I got that. That was a million controller. Good. I can't do that. Dude, like all the people that dice like start dissing them as soon as they get out. What do you say?
One of the coolest things about this game is basically if you can see it, you can go there. Oh. Stamina back, please. Let's tussle, night guy. Ooh, backstab. Just getting greedy is all. Like, I understand that if I take my time, these guys... Ow! Really not that bad.
Bro, no. Why?
Just kind of trying to rush through a lot of performance anxiety and stuff like that. Hey, bud.
Being serious.
Bye-bye. Better than what I have. No, I gotta have a certain amount of dex. It's a problem with a lot of the swords. You gotta have dexterity rather than strength.
Yeah, he's kind of underground.
But anyway,
I know. You're gonna watch one of your own videos. No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Why? I just don't like him at all. Oh, dude, you played Heroes and Generals? No.
souls, please. Unlock, please. Run. Oh, I'm gonna die from the... Hey, how are you doing?
I think I just figured out.
Yeah, I've been real busy with life, you know. Got a haircut.
Fight with you. You're so cringy.
And then, I'm sorry if there's noise coming from that way. There's two idiots in that
Hey,
room.
what'd you just say?
You heard what I said.
I'm about to hit you. You're the one streaming when there's a bunch of other people in your house.
Yeah, idiot. You're not the only one here.
Yeah, and you two are the ones with the common decency to be quiet.
Sorry, what?
Thank you. Alright.
You don't have the confidence to be quiet. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was saying earlier, I think to myself basically, that it's interesting that this game series has become so popular nowadays. Like, it used to be kind of a niche group of people that were really tight knit, because it's such a hard game, and it was an interesting community that rose up as a result. And nowadays, it's just like, you know, everybody plays it. It's strange. Like that. This is warning you against the dude that's just hiding in the next room. And there's all kinds of stuff. Like, I mean, of course you have your jumpings a lot and stuff like that, but for the most part, this game just, like, the community in this game just wants to try to help each other succeed. Which is not a lot of games nowadays, I don't think. Because since so much of it's competitive. I mean, there is a PvP aspect to this game, but... having real trouble with this guy. I'm talking too much. Ah! Ah! Well, I just lost a bunch of souls. Oh well, nature of the game. Since I only lost a few there, I'm going to stop taking this path because it's actually the worst of the two. Yeah, my frame rate keeps going down for whatever reason. I'm going to try changing some more settings, see if that helps. If I do it, it'll just continue to be annoying, so there's no point in it. they'll be gone soon enough anyway. After supper. Ow. Alright. What am I? Right. I was going to go this way. But yeah, this is a series that I'm really passionate about because of the community that surrounds it, and just I really like the world and the lore, and it's really good, and the gameplay's fun. Hello, excuse me, pardon me. Oh no. Please don't follow me. Huh! Oh crap. Oh dear. Excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me. Whee! I was saying, like, if you notice my guy isn't wearing much armor, it's because I find that heavier armor is actually more in my way than it is helpful, because if you wear light armor, then you roll really fast, and you can roll more, and all your movements take less stamina. So tanky builds are good for beginners, but the problem is the reason why a tanky build is good for a beginner is because it allows for them to make a mistake and it not be that like crushing. But I find that as the bosses get harder and harder, you need to make less and less mistakes. So if you can just roll faster and not get hit at all, then you don't have to worry about it. Then you don't take any damage, as opposed to less damage when you're wearing a lot of them. Wearing a lot of armor. And some people still like to play that way, and that's fine. I just think this is a better way to do it. To wear really light or medium armor and then carry a big weapon that does tons of damage. And this is a shortcut. It goes back to the first bonfire and actually makes getting to the boss and with most of your Estus flasks pretty easy. Except there's a guy out here that has a giant axe, and I don't really want to deal with him, so I'm going to try to run past him. Go up to the bonfire. Huh! Hate the dogs. Ow! Hate the dogs with big enemies, which is exactly what they use them for. They use them in conjunction with the big guys so that they'll knock you into a stun-like position to get slammed by the bigger guys. So just... What? I was about to say, I know there's a guy there. What's going on? Right, I'm just going to go ahead and... And also, this guy... Let me take care of him real quick. Ow! Forgot the long reach. Ow! No. Heal, please. Can't wait until I upgrade my Estus. I have not hit him a single time. But once I do, I can stun lock him. My nose is just bad time. Hit him. Thank you. Anyway, my character is modeled after a manga and anime character named Guts. I'm just going to go ahead and run in here, grab this. And I think that's it, so I'm out of here. Because that guy over there will turn into a big thing that he's doing right now. Later! Bye-bye. Not cuts, guts. Oh no. He's a cool character. I started reading the manga recently, and he's pretty interesting. I think Dark Souls has a good system to model him after. There's actually a weapon that's very similar to his, and the Knight Artorias from the first game is very similar in both design and like conception. Yeah, you're good. I'm having whoops, I need to take care of this archer guy. He'll snipe my back. I should probably go up and actually level up. I may do this if this doesn't exactly pan out. There we go. Rock and roll. Well, shoot. All right. Come on, frame rate. You can handle it. You can do this.
Hi, Dallas's brother.
Don't want chips? There's some chips in here.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Hello. I know she's been there. She's been lurking. I knew she was there.
You did.
So decisions. Do I go and get? Well, I'm gonna need to fight through them anyway, so I might as well go ahead and do that now. Nope. I don't think so. Back up, please. Ow! Please. What did I just say, please? Please back off. I hate having to deal with both of them at the same time. Ow! Oh crap, this is the bad place. This is a bad place. Excuse me, pardon me. I just need... Just need to get in here.
I love that guy.
Whew! Alright, don't try attacking him, High Priestess of Lothar.
I love that guy.
That's all I needed, lady. Actually, if you fight her, you can fight a pretty far along boss. If you kill her. But, I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do that. My first playthrough, for whatever reason, those two guys weren't as big of a problem as this guy. Yep. Ow. No! Die! I'm just getting greedy. Rule number 1 of Dark Souls. Don't get greedy. Ow! Nope! Seriously, performance anxiety, and a weapon that I'm not really all that versed in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to Firelink Shrine, get leveled up a couple times, or maybe just one time, depending. Oh, don't. Well. Have I ever shown you guys this controller? This is what I use. All right, later. Take care. I gotta have. I'm gonna have supper in a couple minutes, probably. Happy birthday, Cinnamon's grandma. Look like I'm covered in dirt. Dogs around, aren't there? Yep. Oh, well. Oh, no, it was the guy with the halberd. Let's give it a shot, see if it works. And rest. Oops, that was the wrong one. I think it's about time to take on the second boss. Guy's a cool dude. What are you, a snick? Oh, heck. Nope, wrong way.
That's a blessing. It's my aunt's house. You ever do that? Yes. I did that too. When a scooter karate chop yourself with a scooter in your ankle.
Mm-hmm.
It was so fun. I would do that. My boss wasn't there.
Big X guy, where are you? Oh, there you are. Later. I think I did. Did I do a flip? Roll, roll, roll your boat. Bye. Good look at your thing. No, I don't want a mound maker help. A mound maker's help. See, the thing with the mound makers is they can hurt you, and they can hurt you both you and enemies. So I'm just not gonna bother with them.
Sure, we can watch one. We're just not here with the movies. Why?
Yes. All right. All right. Time to put on the The big boy pants. Yep. That's like, it's Guts has bigger muscles than this guy does. Guts is so huge. His weapon is way too big. Excuse me. Let me just... I should have... Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me just war cry real quick. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ow! Excuse me. Let me just stab you in the butt, please. Nope. No, he's got such a weird... So weird. I'm hoping when he jumps I'll be able to get behind his... Ow! Okay, this is bad. Heal, please. Ow! Not hurt. Heal, please. Heal, please. I said heal, please. Heal, please. Okay, I've got no heals left, but I can kill him. Should be able to. This close. This close. I'll get him next time. He didn't do his weird beam thing, which is what I was expecting him to do. Alright. Are they all these, like... Can't you use most of these because of the decks?
What did I realize? No.
Yep.
Why? No.
Alright.
Like a phone.
This way, please. Yeah, I can get him. It's not that hard of a boss, really. And if I had some help, it'd be even easier. Hello.
Hi.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Don't fall in the hole, Dustin. Do not fall in the hole. Alright. Got it under control. After I beat this boss, I'm gonna probably go get something to eat. And then I'll be back after that. Whee! Five Estus flash should be enough. If only they were upgraded. I don't know. I can't remember where you get the first shard thing, bone shard thing, which allows you to upgrade your Estus. There we go. Sunbro? Let's do it. Let's get my souls back real quick. Huh! Quit stinking kicking me. Ow. Stab his butt.
This game is from like the 80s.
Heal, please.
This was literally the first person shooter game. Duke,
Ow! Please, please.
Ah!
Uh,
That's good.
heal, please.
It's a dog.
Ow, heal. Yay! Woo! Told you I'd get him next time.
At least the bricks aren't blue.
Alright. Thank you, Aurelia. Alright. I'm gonna work back to Firelink, and then gonna go get some food, and then I'll be back. So you guys can bugger off. I'll tweet when I'm back. All right. See you in a bit. And I'm back. Sorry that took so long. Alright. Let's level up. I think there's some people to talk to around here too. We'll see. There we go. Alright. Let's go here. And we can go to the undead settlement.
The multiplayer was broken. I thought it's not. I just didn't think it was as good. I mean, I played it for a while.
No, now that we're back, we can take that thing that we got from the lady in the church. Look over the cliff. Oh man. Raise the banner.
I go from present day to Vietnam and then back to present day. Do that Black Ops.
Ew. These things always freak me out. I hate them. The undead settlement. Later, guys. Whoosh. Roll, roll, roll.
That's a thing? What? The clown thing? I take it back. Well, I actually did like the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. Campaign was okay.
Save the undead. There we go. There's two more over here. Let's go over here. No. This one here. He's still alive. No. Which one? One of these is still alive. Oh, here he is. Yeah. He sells miracles, which I'll never buy, but, you know, whatever. Pull the lever. One more bonfire here.
That was a good one.
Just. Excuse me.
I did hate that.
Whee.
It wasn't even bad. That game sucked.
There we go. There's quite a few of those guys around here. Just gonna knock this body down. Get this. Get a sweet hat. Should I wear the sweet hat? I might wear the sweet hat. Not what I wanted. Yo, please. Excuse me. I really do not like those things. Those good things? I don't know. It's interesting to me because these guys, like, most of the enemies in the game, like, when you roll into them, it doesn't do anything, but they stagger when you roll into them.
I mean, it was okay.
Yeah, it's a shard. That's what I wanted. No, please.
I mean, it's not Call of Duty though. Yeah, but it was better. It was like Call of
Gonna go
Duty
ahead and go this way.
Something like Battlefield, which is why I like it. Over there somewhere, probably. Wait, is it two this? This two is that multiplayer? I guess.
Ah, clever. Up! Whoopsie! Doop-a-doop-boo. Gonna go on back.
This one it'll usually be like, we'll do this and then it'll fade to black and then we'll have that thing flash from the bottom and kind of flash.
Roll.
Before next gen. It's like, it's not next gen. It's been up for like 4 years.
Still next gen. It's the next generation in the line.
It's current generation.
Yay, more SS.
Next gen. It's like compared to Xbox 360.
No, yeah. But I mean, it's current gen is like the generation that we're currently on.
Like I said, he mainly sells sorceries, and also he can level you up with these things, but then you go hollow and ugly, so I'm not going to do that.
I didn't like Battlefield 4. I like Battlefield 3 a lot better.
You did?
Yes, because in Battlefield 4 all the Call of Duty players came over. They used rocket missile launchers and crap like that. It was a cheap Call of Duty tactics. I got sick of it.
Do-do-do.
It's been a minute since I played BF3.
Battlefield 3? That one actually labels it. And I feel like BF3 was better for consoles. Like 360 was.
Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream here for now. Maybe come back later. So, I'll see you guys next time.